Give me the strength. I know it's past my bedtime. It might not be. I don't know. No, it's not. It's close though. But I'm fucking hella early, and I don't even know why. My dreams were off. Don't like. Ooh, the tree. What am I for? Okay. Definitely. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Thank you guys so much. Let's back it up. Like, share, subscribe. Let's get to 500 so I can just go live from my phone. Pretty please. Thank you guys for subscribing. Appreciate you guys. I'm hoping to do something for my subscribers within the year. We'll see. Within, God rules my life, so I can own it. Oh, wait, where was I? Okay, there it is. Before I was rudely interrupted. So start off where we left off. This is about a 40 seconds TV YouTube channel. Oh my god. These people, they're just never mind. There's no such thing as normal, so don't be a hypocrite. Oh Jesus. Help, help, help. Help us all. Not as men are we, though once we too were as men. When ye and all of thy brethren were fallen. But I believe I was talking about I know they doing, I don't know what the fuck they doing in California, yo. They doing some dark shit. They gotta be doing some dark shit because I remember my daughter was like, Mom, I was slapping you and you was not waking up. She was seeing like shadows, like at the time where these earthquakes was happening. So maybe as the mother that I am, it's like, what? You were doing what? You were slapping me. The logical side of you takes over, and don't let it take over. Just understand, children are gifted. Oh my God. But I believed her, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, okay, I did accordingly what, shit, the fuck I could do at the time. Yeah, don't look so crazy now, do I? But it's all right. Shit happens. And shit is real now. But they was doing something like, oh, well, I remember at the time too, and what they're doing too is like, they are trying to get the children from underground and stuff that's being kidnapped and tortured and et cetera, right? Like the really bad things. And, or at least recruit what can be remained or the government actually aware of this. It's really sad. So ultimately, I was taking preventative measures against these things. And you know what's crazy? What really goes along with what I was telling people, it was fucking gonna happen. It was Donald Trump was gonna go down for some shit, right? Because all he is like, dude, I don't even understand, but I do understand it. It's just discrimination. I don't know how much longer we can go around saying, oh, stop holding on to old shit. Like, old shit still ain't happening. Like, they're still slaves. They're still A man just got hung not too long ago. I forgot what state he was in. But this shit is still going on. This not holding on to old shit. This is some actual factual shit. And it still goes on. So don't act like people don't have like Stockholm syndrome shit going on for real, for real. Like some of these employers is in bed with shit that they should not be in bed with, but hey, that's their business. But like I said, God will have their ass. Little do they know, God is the one that is. God is on it is and exposing everything. Okay, so um, it's sad though. Somebody brought up a good, valid point that got milk, and milk used to make me so sick. Like I fucking hated milk, and I even hated it even more after I found out it was making me sick. So I changed the milk, and then along with the milk, I was already changed my diet. Just came more change. So just implementing everything as a whole just made my life so much better. The sickness, it goes away. It's so fucking wonderful. Like I swear, I needed that in my whole life forever. But the thing is, the got milk, and like I've always said, like when I was younger and I walk into like grocery stores and people missing, like children missing, people missing, I'm like, damn, I want to find those people. Like, why are they missing? And where are they at? Like, I'm pretty sure it's a video footage of me, like, literally put my hand on one of the pictures. And I just kind of intuitively knew that I would one day be a part of that shit. Like, I just knew. It's crazy how to think about just when you let the right energy flow and it is of a you. And it's just right. And like I said, it's gonna be it's enough of the suppression of people with gifts. Like I said, go you will see some like real live logical site. Go watch I used to hate watching this show. It's a Flash. How they had like the meteor shower and people got their powers. Oh, and all of that stuff, but it comes with a lot of responsibility. You just don't get them like that. I mean, probably could, but you really need to maintain and maintenance your physical vessel, your mind, body, and your soul, right? So, and with these things, I'm thinking about so much right now. And with these things, forgive me. Um, it just comes great responsibility, because they teach us how to act like fucking savages on this planet. We just gonna have to literally retrain your mind, and spiritual law will help you. There's like 47 or laws, universal laws. Go look that up. That's a great guide to go by to understand the cause and effect. And then Flash also helps diversify the steps in which they will take and have taken as far as trying to suppress people's gifts and also prevent from being exposed. Okay, I was tripping. What I said, what the fuck? But Yeah, I really grew to love that TV series. I watched the whole damn series. Crashed out on it. Hey, so go watch it. It's a good like standpoint. I like it, and then a few others I may have in my playlist, KD Blast playlist or its own playlist. There's definitely a cartoon. I can't remember what it's called, but it's definitely showing some in-depth details of what's going on. And in Flash, it talks about like what this audio is going to touch on, and as far as like dark entities, like the ones that have been seen in Florida when the hurricane just recently happened, um, like the dark thing, the one like in the mall, and then it was this one in particular was up in a cloud, and it's like a Dementor, something like that. And you're going to hear the audio talk about they move in angles. So move in circles, meaning like move in circles of light, like your chakras or spheres, right? It is balance. That is, it's like a circle of life. It makes sense, you know what I mean? Because these things can catch you. The in betweens, like doorways, and like how these apartments or these houses are built like squares. They're actually supposed to be built round, which is why they flooded out a lot of the old towns and stuff like that out, and claimed it to be their own. And why they dwell in places like that, it's about like energy harvesting, and also it just coincides. You'll see it's like a trap. So like some things you can do is like round out the inside of your place and things like that. Like you can definitely Google and come across some videos with some good intel on how and what to. In my KD Blast list says I have two now because the other one ran out of space. So do your research, okay? There's definitely so many ways to spiritually protect yourself. It is like, some tasking things, but it is worth it. It's worth it, especially when they can't fuck with you and you become fuckable with. It's the shit. I'm just saying.
Not as men are we, though once we too were as men. Out of the great void were we formed forth in order by law. For know ye that which is formed truly is formless, having form only to thine eyes. And again unto me spoke the seven, saying, Child of the light, O Thoth, art thou free to travel the bright path upward, until at last all ones become one. Forth were we formed after our order, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Know ye that these are the numbers of cycles that we descend from unto man, each having here a duty to fulfill, each having here a force to control. Yet are we one with the soul of our cycle, yet are we too seeking a goal. Far beyond man's conception, infinity extends into a greater than all. There, in a time that is yet not a time, we shall all become one with a greater than all. Time and space are moving in circles. Know ye their law, and ye too shall be free. Aye, free shall ye be to move through the cycles, past the guardians that dwell at the door. Then to me spoke he of 9, saying, Aeons and eons have I existed, knowing not life, and tasting not death. For know ye, O man, that far in the future, life and be one with the all, each so perfected by balancing the other, that neither exists in of all. In men of this cycle, the life force is rampant, but life in its growth becomes one with exists not. In my world, time exists not. For form.
Because time is actually effluent. The past, present, and future can exist all at the same time. But like in Flash, it'll show you it exists at different times, and there are things you can do to change the different realities. But the best way to change the realities is within healing. It is not with. It is not with actually like try to kill her. God wants that to happen, in some type of way. That's like if the person is being a vigilante and just going bad shit crazy and just doing too much. Okay, yes. There are exceptions to the rules, and then sometimes there's just no exception to the rules. Sometimes energy never dies; it can only transmute into another form. Okay, so that person will need to go through a self wanting to receive healing for themselves in order to change their reality and change and transmute their own energy through their own chakras, whatever they may have, to be able to be at peace pretty much with themselves. Because we are the reflection of which the example should be led by. Even though we are not perfect, because I can tell you on the daily, there's times where I just want to slap the shit out of somebody and not be like Jesus or do something worse, but I don't. I choose to let God handle it, and I just be like, Jesus, carry me through.
As are we. Life have we not, but yet have existence, fuller and greater and freer than thee. Man is a flame bound to a mountain, but we in our cycle shall ever be free. Know ye, O man, that when ye have progressed into the cycle that lengthens above, life itself will pass to the darkness, and only the essence of soul. Then to me spoke the Lord of thee, saying, all that ye know is but part of little. Not as yet have ye touched on the great. Far out in space where light being supreme, came I into the light. Formed was I also, but not as ye are. Body of light was my formless form formed. Know I not life, and know I not death. Yet master am I of all that exists. Seek ye to find the path through the barriers. Travel the road that leads to the light. Spoke again to me the nine, saying, seek ye to find the path to beyond. Not impossible is it to grow to a consciousness above. For when two have become one, and one has become the all, know ye the barrier has lifted.
And that is talking about healing the inner child. That is healing the divine feminine, the divine masculine energy. Okay? And if you go watch this video, if you like, I caught it. Like, they did it in a really slick way, but I caught it. And it was cool. When he says, like, I took the right path. He said, I went upward and then I went to the right. Watch the visual on what they did. It's cool. I like it.
And ye are made free of the road. Grow thou from free, may thou be of the road. Thus through ages I listened, learning the way to the all. Now lift I my thoughts to the all thing. List ye and hear when it calls. O light, all pervading, one with all and all with one. Flow thou to me through the channel. Enter thou so that I may be free. Make me one with the all soul, shining from the blackness of night. Free let me be of all space-time, free from the veil of the night. I, a child of light, command, free from the darkness to be. Formless am I to the light soul, formless yet shining with light. Know I the bonds of the darkness must shatter and fall before light. Now give I this wisdom, free may he be, O man, living in light and in brightness. Turn not thy face from the light. Thy soul dwells in realms of brightness. Ye are a child of the light. Turn thy thoughts inward, not outward. Find thou the light soul within. Know that thou art the master. All else is brought from within. Grow thou to realms of brightness. Hold thou thy thought on the light. Know thou art one with the cosmos, a flame and a child of the light. Now to thee gave I warning. Let not the thought turn away. Know that the brightness flows through thy body, for I turn not to the dark brothers that come from the brothers of black, but keep thine eyes ever lifted, thy soul in tune with the light. Take ye this wisdom and heed it. Listen to my voice and obey. Follow the pathway to brightness, and thou shalt be one with the way.
I cannot find a job. Have you tried?
Listen to my voice and obey. Follow the pathway to brightness, and thou shalt be one with the way.
I need to plug these. The key of
Unto thee,
mystery.
O man, have I given my knowledge. Unto thee.
Stop it. Yeah, the key of mystery.
Unto thee, O man, have I given my knowledge. Unto thee have I given of light. Hear ye now, and receive my wisdom, brought from space planes above and beyond. Not as man am I, for free have I become of dimensions and planes. In each take I on a new body. In each I change in my form. Know I now that the formless is all there is of form. Great is the wisdom of the seven. Mighty are they from beyond. Manifest they through their power, filled by force from beyond. Hear ye these words of wisdom. Hear ye and make them thine own. Find in them the formless. Mystery is but hidden knowledge. Know, and ye shall unveil. Find the deep buried wisdom, and be master of darkness and light. Deep are the mysteries around thee, hidden the secrets of old. Search through the keys of my wisdom. Surely shall ye find the way. The gateway to power is secret, but he who attains shall receive. Look to the light, O my brother. Open and ye shall receive. Press on through the valley of darkness. Overcome the dweller of night. Keep ever thine eyes on the light plane, and thou shalt be one with the light. Man is in the process of changing to forms that are not of this world. Grows he in time to the formless, a plane on the cycle above. Know ye must become formless before ye are with the light. List ye, O man, to my voice, telling of pathways to light, showing the way of attainment, when ye shall be one with the light. Search ye the mysteries of earth's heart. Learn of the law that exists, holding the stars in their balance by the force of the primordial mist. Seek ye the flame of the earth's life. Bathe in the glare of its flame. Follow the three-cornered pathway until thou too art aflame. Speak thou in words without voice to those who dwell down below. Enter the blue-litten temple and bathe in the fire of all life. Know, O man, thou art complex, a being of earth and of fire. Let thy flame shine out brightly. Be thou only the fire. Wisdom is hidden in darkness. When lit by the flame of the soul, find thou the wisdom and be light-born, a son of the light without form. Seek thee evermore wisdom. Find it in the heart of the flame. Know that only by striving and light pouring into thy brain. Now have I spoken with wisdom. List to my voice and obey. Tear open the veils of the darkness. Shine a light on the way. Speak I of ancient Atlantis. Speak of the days of the kingdom of shadows. Speak of the coming of the children of shadows. Out of the great deep were they called by the wisdom of earthmen, called for the purpose of gaining great power. Far in the
If you want a depiction, go watch Steven Universe. and type in something like Steven Universe, travel to the core of the earth or something like that. And you'll get a depiction of that scene or that pigment, that scene of, ow, pulled my hair. It didn't really hurt. I'm just saying ow because I heard it tear. Jeez. Um, out of that segment of the cartoon, Steven Universe. I love that one. All I want to do is see you turn into a giant woman. Giant woman. A giant woman. Giant woman. It's 10-10.
Before Atlantis existed, men there were who delved into darkness, using dark magic, calling up beings from the great deep below us. Forth came they into this cycle. Formless were they of another vibration, existing unseen by the children of Earthmen. Only through blood could they have formed being. Only through man could they live in the world. In ages past,
only through man could they live in the world. How could they do that? Robots. Also, what I was going to say, if you go watch the most recent BFG movie, that Pixar's did, or Disney, whatever, they are the same, right? Go watch that movie. I reference that movie a lot. Now, how is the dome going to open? The dome is supposed to be open by the masculine, divine masculine, and divine feminine, because there's masculine and there's feminine, meaning they're still going through their stages of healing, which we always will still do, but when they become divine and then they are becoming together, there is supposed to do so. And when that does happen, it's going to be, I don't know, it's going to be interesting, I believe.
were they conquered by masters, driven below to the place whence they came. But some there were who remained, hidden in spaces and planes unknown to man.
Spaces and
Atlantis
planes
as shadows,
unknown
but
to
at
man.
times they appeared among men. When the blood was offered, for
The
they came to dwell among
in-betweens.
men. In the form of man they appeared.
And I watched Charmed. I would say the Charmed that I would like in high school era between 2000 and 2005. In between that era of Charm, not this you can watch the recent Fandango Charm, but I learned about the in-betweens from that one of the series, and you can probably look it up that way. Charm, the in-betweens. And the little girl was like, I'm scared. It's like, no, I can't come between the in between. They're gonna get me. Like she couldn't pass through the doorway. And if you don't like if y'all ever seen somebody's house be like haunted or whatever, that's why I don't fool around with open cabinets and doors and shit. Like my bathroom door is stay closed because there's a mirror in there. It's the only mirror up in the house. The only one besides the one I get to see. So when y'all see me, I might have looked in my camera and my phone and they been all up in my business that way, but or maybe I've been in the car, tell them, but I don't got no whole bunch of mirrors in my house. And y'all see an episode in Flash about the mirrors and the reflections too. That shit is real. That's an in-between place too. So you gotta protect yourself on different levels and know what the hell is going on.
Amongst us, but only to sight were they as are men. Serpent-headed when the glamour was lifted, but appearing to man as men among men. Crept they
serpent-headed reptilians.
Slaying by their arts the chiefs of the kingdoms, taking their form and ruling o'er man. Only by magic could they be discovered. Only by sound could their faces be seen. Sought they from the kingdom of shadows to destroy man and rule in his place. But know ye, the masters were mighty in magic, able to lift the veil from the...
So it made sense a little bit more, because I don't know exactly how, but I know there was some genetic stuff going on. But I know cats were the original cats, dragons. So these beings, and then remember they call themselves destroying all the dragons. So they probably took the DNA. And started splicing from there.
Face of the serpent, able to send him back to his place. Came they to man and taught him the secret, the word that only a man can pronounce. Swift then, they lifted the veil from the serpent and cast him forth from the place among men. Yet beware, the serpent still liveth in a place that is open at times to the world. Unseen they walk among thee in places where the rites have been said. Again, as time passes onward, shall they take the semblance of men. Called may they be by the master who knows the white or the black, but only the white master may control and bind them while in the flesh. Seek not the kingdom of shadows, for evil will surely appear. For only the master of brightness shall conquer the shadow of fear. Know ye, O my brother, that fear is an obstacle great. Be master of all in the brightness, the shadow will soon disappear. Hear ye and heed my wisdom, the voice of light is clear. Seek not the valley of shadow, and light will only appear. List ye, O man, to the depth of my wisdom. Speak I of knowledge hidden from man. Far have I been on my journey through space-time, even to the end. The hounds of the barrier, lying in wait for he who would part them. In that space where time exists not, faintly I sense the guardians of cycles. Move they only through angles. Free are they not of the curved dimensions. Strange and terrible are the hounds of the barrier. Follow they consciousness to the limits of space. Think not to escape by entering your body, for follow they fast the soul through angles. Only the circle will give ye protection, save from the claws of the dwellers in angles. Once, in a time past, I approached the great barrier, and saw on the shores where time exists not, the formless forms of the hounds of the barrier. I, hiding in the midst beyond time, I found them, and they, scenting me afar off, raised themselves and gave the great bell cry that could be heard from cycle to cycle, and moved through space toward my soul. Fled I then fast before them, back from time's unthinkable end. But ever after me pursued they, moving in strange angles not known to man. I, on the grey shores of time-space's end, found I the hounds of the barrier, ravening for the soul who attempts the beyond.
The hounds of the barrier. Now that I'm looking at it and thinking about it, that sound like I'm laughing at myself because the way I'll do my hand. It sounds like the Arctic wall. And you think about it for real, they talk about that Arctic wall and how it does have some strange beings there that they be like, oh, I'm gonna kill you. I was just watching the video about a man, he had like some missing fingers because he got into it, he had some beef with him. They had some beef with him, like shooting beams and all kind of shit. Like, and they came from underground.
Fled I through circles
In that
back
region.
to my body. Fled, and fast after me they followed. I, after me the devourers followed, seeking through angles to devour my soul. I know ye, man, that the soul who dares the barrier may be held in bondage by the hounds from beyond time, held till this cycle is completed and left behind when the consciousness leaves. that from my form was formed, made my body into a circle and lost the pursuers in the circles of time. But even yet, when free from my body, cautious ever must I be not to move through angles, else my soul may never be free. Know ye, the hounds of the barrier move only through angles and never through curves of space. Only by moving through curves can ye escape them, for in angles they will pursue thee. O man, heed ye my warning, seek not to break open the gate to beyond. Few there are who have succeeded in passing the barrier to the greater light that shines beyond. For know ye, ever the dwellers seek such souls to hold in their thrall. Listen, O man, and heed ye my warning, seek ye to move not in angles but curves, and if while free from thy body thou hearest the sound like the bay of a hound, ringing clear and bell-like through thy being, flee back to thy body through circles, penetrate not the midst mist before. When thou hast entered the form thou hast dwelt in, use thou the cross and the circle combined. Open thy mouth and use thou thy voice, utter the word and thou shalt be free. Only the one.
The cross and the circle combined. That is the Ankh. As above, so it is below. I'm telling y'all, it's cray-cray. It's a little bit cray-cray. Hermetics. Hermetism. Oh, I was watching Van Helsing, and he said, I want to live. He's like, if Dracula gets hold of me, then he'll be able to like raise his army and keep them sustained with how he was created. That's crazy, yo. So ultimately, urns, put a C in front of that urn, has been trying to find a way to manipulate time and space, the time-space continuum. Go watch Dude, Where's My Car? To manipulate, assimilate a similar way of, all they doing is like bringing shit from the dark. They ain't even really trying to re-embody something, but it's like some of them that got possessed already, and they just gonna use their vessels to pretty much until they crash out.
Of light has the fullest can hope to pass by the guards of the way, and then must he move through strange curves and angles that are formed in direction not known to man. List ye, O man, and heed ye my warning, attempt not to pass the guards on the way. Rather should ye seek to gain of thine own light, and make thyself ready to pass on the way. Light is thine ultimate end, O my brother. Seek and find ever the light on the way.
Key to freedom of space. Tablet. Oh.
List ye, O man. Hear ye my voice, teaching of wisdom and light in this cycle.
That's why I wrote
Teaching ye how to banish the darkness, teaching ye how to bring light in thy life. Seek ye, O man, to find the great pathway that leads to eternal life as a sun. Draw ye away from the veil of the darkness, seek to become a light in the world. Make of thyself a vessel for light, a focus for the sun of this space. Lift thou thine eyes to the cosmos, lift thou thine eyes to the light. Speak in the words of the dweller, the chant that calls down the light. Sing thou the song of freedom, sing thou the song of the soul. Create the high vibration that will make thee one with the whole. Blend all thyself with the cosmos, grow into one with the light. Be thou a channel of order, a pathway of law to the world. Thy light, O man, is the great light, shining through the shadow of flesh. Free must thou rise from the darkness before thou art one with the light. Shadows of darkness surround thee. Life fills thee with its flow. But know, O man, thou must arise and forth thy body go far to the plains that surround thee, and yet are one with thee too. Look all around thee, O man. See thine own light reflected. Aye, even in the darkness around thee, thine own light pours forth through the veil. Seek thou for wisdom always. Let not thine body betray. Keep in the path of the light wave. Shun thou the darkened way. Know thee that wisdom is lasting, existing since the all-soul began, creating harmony by the law that exists in the way. List ye, O man, to the teachings of wisdom. List to the voice that speaks of the past time. I shall tell thee knowledge forgotten. Tell ye of wisdom hidden in past time, lost in the midst of darkness around me. Know ye, man, ye are the ultimate of all things. Only the knowledge of this is forgotten, lost when man was cast into bondage, bound and fettered by the chains of the darkness. Long, long ago, I cast off my body, wandered I free through the vastness of ether, circled the angles that hold man in bondage. Know ye, O man, ye are only a spirit. The body is nothing. The soul is all. Let not your body be a fetter. Cast off the darkness and travel in light. Cast off your body, O man, and be free, truly a light that is one with the light. When ye are free from the fetters of darkness and travel in space as the son of the light, then ye shall know that space is not boundless, but truly bounded by angles and curves. Know ye, O man, that all that exists is only an aspect of greater things yet to come. Matter is fluid and flows like a stream, constantly changing from one thing to another. When ye are free from the fetters of darkness and travel in space as the son of the light, then ye shall know that space is not boundless, but truly bounded by angles and curves. Know ye, O man, that all that exists is only an aspect of greater things yet to come. Matter is fluid and flows like a stream, constantly changing from one thing to another. All through the ages has knowledge existed, never been changed, though buried in darkness, never been lost, though forgotten by man. Know ye that throughout the space that ye dwell in are others as great as your own, interlaced through the heart of your matter, yet separate in space of their own. Once in a time long forgotten, I, Thoth, opened the doorway, penetrated into other spaces and learned of the secrets concealed. Deep in the essence of matter are many mysteries concealed. 9 are the interlocked dimensions, and 9 are the cycles of space. 9 are the diffusions of consciousness, and 9 are the worlds within worlds. 9 are the lords of the cycles that come from above and below. Space is filled with concealed ones, for space is divided by time. Seek ye the key to the time-space, and ye shall unlock the gate. Know ye that throughout the time-space consciousness surely exists, though from our knowledge it is hidden, yet still forever exists. The key to worlds within thee are found only within. For man is the gateway of mystery, and a key that is one with the one. Seek ye within the circle. Use the word I shall give. Open the gateway within thee, and surely thou too shall live. Man, ye think that ye liveth, but know it is life within death. For as sure as ye are bound to your body, for you know life exists. Only the soul is space-free, has life that is really a life. All else is only a bondage, a fetter from which to be free. Think not that man is earthborn, though come from the earth he may be. Man is light-born spirit, but without knowing he can never be free. Darkness surrounds the light-born. Darkness fetters the soul. Only the one who is seeking may ever hope to be free. Shadows around thee are falling. Darkness fills all the space. Shine forth, O light of the man-soul. Fill thou the darkness of space. Ye are son of the great light. Remember, and ye shall be free. Stay not thou in the shadows. Spring forth from the darkness of night. Light, let thy soul be, O sunborn, filled with glory of light. Freed from the bonds of the darkness, a soul that is one with the light. Thou art the key to all wisdom. Within thee is all time and space. Live not in bondage to darkness. Free thou thy light form from night. Great light that fills all the cosmos, flow thou fully to man. Make of his body a light torch that shall never be quenched among men. Long in the past sought I wisdom, knowledge not known to man. Far to the past I travelled into the space where time began. Sought I ever new knowledge to add to the wisdom I knew. Yet only I found did the future hold the key to the wisdom I sought. Down to the holes of Amenti I journeyed, the greater knowledge to seek. Ask of thee, lords of the cycles, the way to the wisdom I sought. Asked the lords this question, where is the source of all? Answered, in tones that were mighty, the voice of the Lord of the Nine. Free thou thy soul from thy body, and come forth with me to the light. Forth I came from my body, a glittering flame in the night. Stood I before the Lord, bathed in the fire of life. Seized was I then by a force, great beyond knowledge of man. Cast was I to the abyss through spaces unknown to man. Saw I the mouldings of order from the chaos and angles of night. Saw I the light spring from order, and heard the voice of the light. Saw I the flame of the abyss, casting forth order and light. Saw order spring out of chaos, saw light giving forth life. Then heard I the voice, hear thou, and understand. The flame is the source of all things, containing all things in potentiality. The order that sent forth light is the word, and from the word come life and the existence of all. And again spoke the voice, saying, the life in thee is the word. Find thou the life within thee, and have powers to use of the word. Long I watched the light flame pouring forth from the essence of fire, realizing that life but order, and have...
That's why I say Reiki Rainbow Fire to transmute all things.
And that man is one with the fire. Back I came to my body, stood in with the nine, listened to the voice of the cycles, vibrate with powers they spoke. Know ye, O Thoth, that life is but the word of the fire. The life forth ye seek before thee is but the word in the world as a fire. Seek ye the path to the word, and powers shall surely be thine. Then asked I of the nine, O Lord, show me the path. Give the path to the wisdom, show me the way to the word. Answered me then the Lord of the Nine, through order ye shall find the way. Saw ye that the word came from chaos? Saw ye not that light came from fire? Look in thy life for this order, balance and order thy life. Quell all the chaos of the emotions, and thou shalt have order in life. Order brought forth from chaos will bring thee the word of the source, will thee the power of cycles, and make of thy soul a force that free will extend through the ages, a perfect sun from the source. Listened I to the voice, and deep thanked the words in my heart. Forever have I sought for order that I might draw on the word. Know ye that he who attains it must ever in order be for use of the word, through this order has never and can never be. Take ye these words, O man, as part of thy life, let them be. Seek thee to conquer this order, and one with the word thou shalt be. Put forth thy effort in gaining light on the pathway of life. Seek to be one with the sun state. Seek to be solely the light. Hold thou thy thought on the oneness of light with the body of man. Know that all is order from chaos born into light.
The key of time. 50-55. 6 balance.
Take of my wisdom. Learn of the deep hidden mysteries of space. Learn of the thought that grew in the abyss, bringing order and harmony in space. Know ye, O man, that all exists has being only because of the law. Know ye the law, and ye shall be free. Never be bound by the fetters of night. Far through strange spaces have I journeyed into the depth of the abyss of time, until in the end all was revealed. Know ye that mystery is only mystery when it is knowledge unknown to man. When ye have plumbed the heart of all mystery, knowledge and wisdom will surely be thine. Seek ye and learn that time is the secret, whereby ye may be free of this space. Long have I, wisdom, sought wisdom. I, and shall seek of eternity's end, for know that ever before me receding shall move the goal I seek to attain. the lords of the cycles know that not yet have they reached the goal, for with all of their wisdom, they know that truth ever grows. Once, in a past
Teacher as
time,
well as the
I spoke
student,
to the dweller,
always.
asked of the mystery of time and space, asked him the question that surged in my being, saying, O Master, what is time? Then to me spoke he, the Master, Know ye, O Thoth, in the beginning there and void and nothingness, a timeless, spaceless nothingness. And into the nothingness came a thought, purposeful, all-pervading, and it filled the void. There existed no matter, only force, a movement, a vortex or vibration of the purposeful thought that filled the void. And I questioned the Master, saying, Was this thought eternal? And answered me the dweller, saying, In the beginning there was eternal thought, and for thought to be eternal, time must exist. So into the all-pervading thought grew the law of time. Time which exists through all space, floating in a smooth, rhythmic movement that is eternally in a state of fixation. Time changes not, but all things change in time. For time is the force that holds events separate, each in its own proper place. Time is not in motion, but ye move through time as your consciousness moves from one event to another. I by time yet exist, all eternal one existence. Know ye that even though in the time ye are separate, yet still are one, in all times existent. Ceased then the voice of the dweller, and departed I to ponder on time. For knew I that in these words lay wisdom, and a way to explore the mysteries of time. Oft did I ponder the words of the dweller, then sought I to solve the mystery of time. Found I that time moves through strange angles, yet only by curves could I hope to attain the key that would give me access to the time-space. Found I that only by moving upward, and yet again by moving to rightward, could I be free from the time of the movement. For I came from out of my body. Journeys, many the mysteries that open to view. I saw I man's beginning, learned from the past that nothing is new. Seek ye, O man, to learn the pathway that leads through the spaces that are formed forth in time. Forget not, O man, with all of thy seeking, that light is the goal ye shall seek to attain. Search ye for the light on thy pathway, and ever for thee the goal shall endure. Let not thine heart turn ever to darkness. Light let shine, soul be, a sun on the way. Know ye that eternal brightness, ye shall ever find thy soul hid in light, never fettered by bondage or darkness. Ever it shines forth the sun of the light. I know though hidden in darkness, your soul, a spark of the true flame exists. Be ye one with the greatest of all lights. Find at the source the end of thy goal. Light is life, for without the great light nothing can ever exist. Know ye that in all formed matter, the heart of light always exists. Even though bound in the darkness, inherent light always exists. Once I stood in the halls of Amenti and heard the voice of the lords of Amenti, saying in through the silence words of power, mighty and potent. Chanted they the song of the cycles, the words that open the path to beyond. I saw the great path opened and looked for the instant into the beyond. Saw I the movements of the cycles, vast as the thought of the source could convey. Knew I then even infinity is movement. Saw I that the cosmos is order, and part of a movement that extends to all space, a part of an order of orders, constantly moving in a harmony of space. Saw I the wheeling of cycles like vast circles across the sky. Knew I then that all that has being is growing to meet yet another being, in a far-off grouping of space and of time. Knew I then that in words are power to open the planes that are hidden from man. That even in words lies hidden the key that will open above and below. Hark ye, now man, this word I leave with thee. Use it, and ye shall find power in its sound. Say ye the word Zin Uru, and power ye shall find. Yet must ye understand that man is of light, and light is of man. List ye, O man, and hear a mystery stranger than all that lies neath the sun. Know ye, O man, that all space is filled by worlds within worlds. One within the other, yet separate by law. Once in my search for deep buried wisdom, I opened the door that bars them from man. Called I from the other planes of being, one who was fairer than the watchers of the treble gates, stand ye one at the right and one at the left. Prince of Arulu, open the gates of the dim hidden land, and release her whom ye keep imprisoned. Hear ye, hear ye, hear ye, dark lords and shining ones, and by their secret names, names which I know and can pronounce, hear ye and obey my will. Lit I then with flame my circle, and called her.
So, calling his inner child. So what I was going to say is to master all of the 12 zodiacs is to become the 13th, is mastering thyself. Because you are way more than just your so-called birth sign. That be the best way, definitely, of inner healing. That's one way. That's another way. And that's an indefinite way of mastering.
Shining ones, and by their secret names, names I know and can pronounce, hear ye and obey my will. Lit I then with flame my circle, and called her in the space plains beyond. Draught of light return from Arulu. 7 times and 7 times have I passed through the fire. Food have I not eaten, water have I not drunk. I call thee from Arulu, from the realms of Ekashigel. I summon thee, Lady of Light. Then before me rose the dark figures, the figures of the lords of Arulu. Parted, and forth came the Lady of Light. Free was she now from the lords of the night, free to live in the light of the earth sun, free to live as a child of the light. Hear ye and listen, O my children, magic is knowledge, and only is law. Be not afraid of the power within thee, for it follows law as the stars in the sky. Know ye that to be without knowledge, wisdom is magic, and not of the law. But know ye that ever ye by your knowledge can approach closer to a place in the sun. List ye, my children, follow my teaching, be ye ever seeker of light. Shine in the world of men all around thee, a light on the path that shall shine among men. Follow ye and learn of my magic. Know that all force is thine if thou wilt. Fear not the path that leads thee to knowledge, but rather shun ye the dark road. Light is thine, O man, for the taking. Cast off the fetters, and thou shalt be free. Know ye that thy soul is living in bondage, fettered by fears that hold ye in thrall. Open thy eyes, and see the great sunlight. Be not afraid, for all is thine own. Fear is the lord of the dark Arulu, to he who never faced the dark fear. I know that fear has existence created by those who are bound by their fears. Shake off thy bondage, O children, and walk in the light of the glorious day. Never turn thy thoughts to the darkness, and surely ye shall be one with the light. Man is only what he believeth, a brother of darkness or a child of the light. Come thou into the light, my children. Walk in the pathway that leads to the sun. Hark ye now, and list to the wisdom. Use thou the word I have given unto thee. Use it, and surely thou shalt find power and wisdom and light to walk in the way. Seek thee and find the key I have given, and ever shalt thou be a child of the light.
So that is the end of that video. That was a pretty good video. I like that video. Got me looking hella funny. So, I don't know. You're supposed to know everything. So, it is natural and normal to ponder, to really think, to really sit back and kind of absorb and sift through these things. Can't completely make sense out of spiritual things, but you can definitely see through the veil. The veil is, understanding that was lifted last year. So this year was bound to be a fucking disaster for somebody. Um, for some peoples. Um, Man, when I tell you, boy, I said, boy, that's crazy. I think that's crazy. That has been what I said on my channel since I started my channel. Hey, love, faith, prayer, growth, mind, body, and soul of Temple Path. Never too late to change, always great to bloom. And then it has the heart eye emoji, because I'm so emotional. The rainbow with the volcano and, like, you know, growth sprout from a seed. So that has been on my channel since I created this channel, Real Spiritual Bosses. And that's pretty much what I am about: growing, healing, and evolving and transmuting energy that we need to know how, right? And we definitely that's funny, that's hilarious. We definitely need to be in the rhythm and in the go to. They have that was 2 that we just listened to, but they do have a 1. I don't know if I listened to that one before. I wouldn't doubt it. No, it was a month ago. No, I haven't. But y'all can go listen to that. I'll do another part to that one since I love to go backwards. It's okay. So y'all, my ass is a bit silly. What in the world? Try to make honey cheesecake. What's Christmas cake? What the hell?
So I was going around the pole, and then I kicked my leg up and went around, just like that.
And so that's when your shoe came off?
Yes, that's when my shoe came off.
Okay.
But I didn't mean for it to happen, Your Honor.
You weren't intending to put his eye out?
Absolutely not.
Miss Candy, what size shoe do you wear?
A 6.
That cannot be real. Hey, that's crazy. I'm looking at a picture of Left Eye in DMX. What is that? Oh, mustard seed oil. Oh, I am in love with mustard seed oil. It tastes like almost like wasabi. Oh, Big Hero 6. I don't know, it's called a Daymax 6, but I think it's called Big Hero 6. So I can stay on here and keep talking and talking and talking. It is enough of my energy, and I will not be on here for longer. Jesus, I thought you was somebody else, looking light and bright like that. Oh, mm. Well, strange bitches do strange shit. Oh, Lord Jesus. Um, just try not to be one of them. You know, we all make mistakes. We do some strange shit at strange times, and not purposely. Just by influence. Oh, look, you try to choke me out, but as soon as you learn what you've done is wrong, address it, be corrected, and heal it. Make sure right. You know what I'm saying? Best to your abilities. One thing I got good from this person, Aaron Dowdy, I would say, is the please give me I'm thank you and I love you. But also some things you just need to leave with God. If some simple things, yes, you can't use that as a way of healing, self-healing with somebody you had some turmoil with, right? But as far as like demonic people, places, or things, leave that to God. And I just want to say thank you to the prayer warriors out there. You know what I'm saying? We make your shit happen all over the world. Thank y'all for taking y'all shifts for people that pray at the highest spotlight in order. Thank y'all for praying. Thank you for your prayers in advance, because you know what? Thank God. Somebody loves you, baby. And there are people, and there are, out there that pray around the clock on demon time and on angel, and there's others on angel time. So just say thank you and be grateful and thank God for that, because a lot of us probably wouldn't be making it at times where we were unaware that people were really trying to do something messed up shit to us, or we were unaware of our own energy or whatever, whatnot, right? So, thank you guys. Appreciate y'all, and I'm glad, those of you are doing good. So proud of you. Thank you, and thank you for your love, your support, and your high vibrational energy of healing and protection over me and my children and the whole situation, because this has been one of the hardest journeys I did not want to have to deal with. I swear, it's like I felt it coming, and I just I would have never thought nothing like this would happen to me in my life. So, be thankful. And I am thankful. Severely thankful, critically, overwhelmingly thankful of those people who just stuck in there with me through my ignorance of spirituality and my freakouts and my meltdowns and all of that, and guidance and stuff for what I needed, because Jesus knows that it has been not the easiest. But I'm getting chills. I want to thank y'all. And I'm going to go. And y'all be great. Y'all keep y'all prayers up and y'all protection. Do your research. And talk to y'all later. Not yet. I don't believe